Hey guys, Pyker here, and welcome back to another episode of Kethane Space Program. We are taking a space lab module or a science lab module up to our moon space station. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And I did unlock. I don't know if I pointed this out last time I went and unlocked science stuff, but I did unlock these new rocket boosters. Well, they're not solid; they're liquid fuel, but they're all put together and very, very nice. That the developers of it at Kerbal Space Program decided to put these in, but they're basically solid rocket boosters, but you can actually control them. So they're liquid fuel engines, they're regular rockets, but you can put them on like solid rocket boosters. So that's what I did, and they're awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and launch this puppy and try to get up to the moon and dock this space lab, hopefully. So we're gonna throttle up to about one, two, three, 2/3 of the way, and we're gonna launch in three, two, one, go. And those engines are so much quieter. I still haven't adjusted my volume, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. But these engines are extremely, extremely quieter than the regular solid rocket boosters. So I did do the typical fuel lines to get rid of, one set of boosters at a time. So basically, we'll gain a little bit more thrust to weight ratio as we gain altitude, which is nice. So there is that. But what was I going to talk about? I don't know. I don't remember what I was going to talk about. I was going to talk about something, but I don't really remember what it was. Hmm. Oh, there goes those guys. Get those away from us. So we're going to do the usual, get up to 12,000 meters and kick over 45 degrees to get into orbit. Think, I think, more than likely, we have plenty of fuel to get into orbit and get out to the moon. So, I mean, this is a dry run. Essentially, I didn't test this. All I did was test that the staging worked correctly. So I didn't even get out of the atmosphere whenever I did test this rocket. So hopefully we'll have enough fuel to get to the moon. I think we will. Because these side rocket boosters are so damn powerful, but we're gaining altitude at a ridiculous pace and gaining speed, so I think we'll be perfectly fine. The amount of fuel that we're burning is, I feel like I should have been using these things so much earlier because they're so damn good. So if you guys do unlock these big engines, which you can stack fuel on top of them, by the way, which is amazing. So if you guys do unlock these, definitely use them because they're awesome. I was even thinking about putting regular SRBs on this thing, but I decided against it because I figured I'd have enough lift to, and even the solid rocket boosters probably wouldn't do that much, mainly because, I'd be using the main engines. It's like, realistically, how much is the weight worth? You know what I mean? Like, it's, hold on, let me get rid of these. Get rid of those guys. How much is the weight worth? It's the amount of weight that you're adding compared to the amount of thrust that you're getting. I'm only getting about 60 seconds worth of thrust from the SRBs, but for the amount of weight that I'm adding on to the rocket or to the shuttle or to the spaceship or rocket assembly, whatever you want to call it, it didn't seem reasonable. So I didn't even bother. Let's actually throttle up all the way because we haven't been. Let's take a look at the map too and see where we're at. And I think we are good on food. Yeah, I mean, look at the Kerbal Space Station. It's got 1,121 days worth of food. So we won't have to make a return or a what's the word I'm looking for? Restock shuttle for a while, but that is definitely on my list of things to build because we're going to need it eventually. Might not need it right now, but we're definitely going to need it. So that's another thing that we're going to have to build down the line. But as of right now, my plan is to get this space lab out to the moon and dock it to our space station. And then next episode, build a reusable lander so we can visit all the biomes on the moon and gain a ridiculous amount of science in like 1 or 2 episodes. So we can unlock almost damn near everything just from, taking this reusable lander that can refuel itself to land and get back up to the space station, send the science home. We'll use the space lab to get a little bit more or a little extra science, other than just trying to send it home regularly. Well, I think it adds like a certain amount of percentage of the amount of science that you gain, you know, whenever you use the Space Lab. Not to mention that the Space Lab can clean unusable experiments when you do collect data from them and transmit that data. So there is that too. So that is going to be a very, very useful thing. And I already have a design worked out on how I'm going to make the reusable lander. I just got to make sure that I have as much of the moon scanned with our Kethane satellite as I possibly can, because that'll make getting around the moon and getting to different biomes a lot easier and a lot nicer. So we can, the way I have it planned is that we'll be able to get 2 biomes worth of science per flight, or per landing on the moon. So I think it'll be actually pretty damn useful. Let's kick over the whole way, actually. Let's actually cut our engines, get to our apoaps, and then throttle up all the rest of the way. Get on here. There we go. Make sure we can get up to orbital velocity. We still have this full tank with a little poodle engine on it. Hoping that I can get into orbit with just this tank. If I can get into orbit with just this tank, I'll be extremely happy. Though, then again, I wasn't really paying attention and I wasn't doing the most efficient burn in the world, but, I think it'll be fine. Even if we have to use this tank a little bit, I'm okay with that. For 250, meters per second gain, I'm perfectly fine with that. And then that stage that we just ditched will come back to the surface of Kerbal, and so we won't have any space junk. So it's even better. I just got to make sure that I disable this crossfeed in case it decides to take anything from our lab, which I don't want it to. So we're going to fold out our solar panels, because I'm not sure if this poodle engine actually makes electric charge. I think it does. Come on. Yes, it does. Okay, I didn't know. I wasn't sure. Just wanted to check. I couldn't remember if it made or if it had electric charge on it or not. Let's get this puppy up to and out of the atmosphere. That's good enough. All right, let's find the moon. Set up a maneuver node for it. And I don't remember exactly how high our space... excuse me. How high our space station is above the surface. Maybe I can look right here. Yes, I can. 65 kilometers. So, can we adjust this to make that a possibility? And possibly bring this down. Oh, come on. Come on. There it is. Awesome. 35, 136, that's a little high there. 47, I'm okay with that. It's a 2-minute and 33-second burn though. Ew, that's gonna be cutting it close. I have a feeling. And I hope that we have enough fuel. I really sincerely hope we have enough fuel. All right, well, let's fast forward. Actually, let's do a quick save just in case. Quick save, and then we'll fast forward to our maneuver node. Can't fast forward anymore? Come on now. Okay. Getting close. Getting close. Getting close. Alright, let's slow it down a little bit. Let's adjust so we're a little bit more onto our node here. There we go. Fast forward again. And we overshot it a little bit, but that's okay. We're going to fire in between our node and our prograde node as well on our nav ball, just to kind of split the difference so we're not flying back down into the atmosphere. That would just kind of be a little bit of annoyance. Yes. I think that's a word. I'm not the greatest at speaking English. Anyways, public schools, yay! Anyways, I don't know. No one else finds that funny, probably. I do. I don't care. I think it's funny. All right, come on. I think we'll have enough fuel. I mean, we have a little bit of fuel left in the shuttle guy, but I'm hoping that I won't have to use it at all. How fast is this burning? It's actually burning pretty quickly, and that kind of worries me. I'm not gonna lie. I hope we have enough fuel. Please let us have enough fuel. It's been about 2 or 3 days since I've played this game, so hopefully I built this so we have enough fuel. That would be embarrassing. This is why I like showing you guys the entire launch, because if I don't test the rocket, I may or may not have enough fuel, and then we have a whole new, list of problems that we have to freaking overcome, which is why I like playing this game, because if you don't build something right and you screw up, you end up having to save them or completely eradicate them, which, I'm not against, but I'm not a fan of doing it. If I could go out, and send a ship to save a crew, I will. It just adds that much more to the game. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be fine on fuel. We might even have enough fuel just to even rendezvous with our space station. That would be a plus. Excuse me. So I'm hoping that's the case. Oh, and by the way, I completely forgot about this. Our crash that we had. I completely forgot about that. I did get, I think it was Leonard Kerman. Is he on here? Yes, Leonard. He's right there. So he's safe. In case anyone's wondering what happened to Leonard, I did indeed save him. It actually loaded up like right before I even entered the atmosphere. I still had the engine on. I still had everything I needed. So all I had to do was do the re-entry again. It wasn't that, oh, God, I'm overshooting this completely. Oh, I overshot that so badly. Why was I talking? Oh, I'm an idiot. All right, well, we're going to have to slow down now. Son of a bitch. All right, so let's do a quick slowdown. Oh, that's just more fuel that I'm wasting that I didn't need to do. Where are we at? Where are we at? Ooh, wow, that's off a little bit. Let's bring that back down. I feel like we're coming in where I don't want to. Okay, so it's 65, so actually we can adjust this a little bit. Perfect, look at that. I will take it, kind sir. All right. Let's quick save again, in case we don't have enough fuel to get into orbit. Even if we have to get to our main pods, our little pod fuel right here, even if we have to use that, it's fine, because our space station has a little bit extra reserve of fuel. So we can get fuel from the space station, refuel this pod, and take Jebediah home, because Jebediah is the captain of this said mission. And Joffric and Leonard are going to be our lab rats, essentially, and come do all of our lab experiments. So, there's that. So let's do a quick save again, because I'm always nervous about not quick saving, because I will fast forward at a ridiculous pace and go past my node and past the moon and be embarrassed. So, that's why I quick save, in case something like that might happen. We're coming in weird. I don't like this. We are coming in really weird. We're coming in below. Oh, crap. Can we adjust that right now? That would be awesome if we could adjust that. Oh, we can. Yes. Wait. Hold on. Nope, that's bad. We don't want to do that. Can we change the way that we're coming in? Yes, we can. Okay. All right, let's do that. We'll do that because it's coming. We were coming in, and we were gonna spin the wrong. We're gonna go in orbit around the wrong way, and I don't want to do that. So, guess what, guys? More fuel that I'm burning that I don't need to burn. Oh, damn it! All right. In case anybody was wondering, I am horrible at this game. And crap, I went pat. See, this is what I mean. I fast forwarded too much. Okay, so we need to change this completely. We need to come onto the other side of the moon. They come in. Can we? Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. That's what I want. Nope, wrong way. Do that. That looks a little bit more suitable for our needs. Bring this. Oh, wrong way. Now it's all backwards because I flipped the orbit. 66. Okay. Okay, let's quick save in case I go flying past the maneuver node again. Oh, I just hit the fast forward, the time accelerates so fast that I don't even pay attention to what I'm doing. All right, let's change this. Should change into our benefit, or to our benefit. Coming straight at the moon now, which is obviously not a good thing, but hopefully we'll burn straight through that and adjust to our liking. I don't even know how much fuel we have left. I hope we have enough to get into orbit. That would be beneficial. Ooh, just... Alright, I think that's suitable. 66, yes. Okay, I'm alright with that. Alright, let's put a node here. Bring this into orbit. We'll actually probably bring it low so we can catch up to our space station. 41-second burn. How much fuel do we have? Not much. Crap. Alright. Let's do this again. Get to there. There we go. And I don't have a transponder on this vessel. So I hope that I put one on the space station. In case I didn't, we might have another issue that I need to correct. Because I'm apparently very good at forgetting things, or forgetting to put things on our spacecraft. Which is not the best trait to have when you play this game. Alright, here we go. We're orbiting fast, but I think we'll be okay. Alright. Let's fire this engine. Hopefully I have enough fuel to rendezvous with our space station. So we're actually going to set this as our target. Actually, it'd probably be better if we just let it catch up with us. So we'll get into orbit. And then we'll let our space station catch up to us. We gotta adjust the orbit so we're, in line with them and whatnot. So let's do that. Looks good enough for me. Let's get rid of this. And let's find our nodes here. Get this, our descending node, and get this right. Whoop. Do that again. There we go. Maybe that'll be perfect. That'd be cool. We're burning south? No, north. We're burning north. It's only a 5-second burn. And we have almost no fuel left, which is not good. But I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. If not, I would be very depressed. And deeply embarrassed. In case anybody was wondering. Oh, jeez. Let's do another quick save, just in case. Slow this down. There we go. Burn, burn, burn. I might just get rid of this fuel tank now because I don't think we'll need it. It doesn't have any fuel in it, really. What are we looking at? Click. And 0, 0. That's pretty damn good. It's almost as good as NAN, which I'm not sure what that stands for. If anybody knows, you should let me know in the comments. But we're going to save all of this extra crap for next episode. We're running on almost 20 minutes now. So we're going to go ahead and just call this episode good. But as you guys can see, what we need to be doing is rendezvousing with our space station and getting our space lab onto the space station, and then hopefully being able to take Jebediah back home and transfer Joffric and Leonard over to the space lab so they can be our space monkeys and lab rats, or whatever you want to call them. And how much fuel do we have in this thing? Because we just get rid of it now? Yeah, we can't get rid of it now. Okay, so let's cut the engines. Detach that because we don't need it anymore. And so next episode, what we're going to be doing is we're going to getting and docking our space lab to our space station, and possibly designing our reusable lander. So thank you guys for watching. If you liked what you saw, please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. It does help out a lot with search rankings and anything. If you guys like this, series, it helps me out a lot if you drop a like. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, so you guys don't miss an episode of Project Zomboid, Kerbal, or Kethane Space Program, or my new series, Prison Architect, which is an awesome, awesome game. You should definitely go check that out. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.